What up, everybody? Joe from Mojo Break Gaming here. Digimon Digital Hazard is just around the corner, and I wanted to make some deck builds with you all and kind of showcase which decks I'm most excited for and what kind of styles you can make with these new Digimon decks. Let's start off with Sakuyamon. That's the deck I am most excited for. I love Renamon. She's my favorite rookie Digimon. But let's go ahead and show anybody that's also interested in Renamon how I would build it. There's tons of ways you can build Renamon, and I'll kind of show you why. And without further ado, let me go ahead and show you what the deck build is. If this is your first time watching a Sakuyamon build, let me show you really what you're going to need. Viximon, this is the new level 2 egg for EX02. You're going to definitely want this one. It helps you get your draws, and it basically says when you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, draw. So that's what you're going to want there. What we're going to need is 4 Renamons. What she does is on play, reveal top 4, add 1 Kyubimon, Taomon, or Sakuyamon in its name, and 1 Rika. That's important. So in a best case scenario, you hard play her for 3, reveal top 4, and get 2 cards out of that. Hopefully, that's what it feels like with most of the time you play her. If not, you can just Digivolve her in the Digivolve egg area if you already have the pieces that you need. But yes, 4 of her. She's essential. You need 4 of her. 4 Kyubimons, because she's a when Digivolve, reveal top 3, add 1 option card with plugin in its name from those to your hand and place the remaining at the bottom. But what's really good about her is her inherent effect when you use one of those option plugin cards. When you use an option card, you can minus 2000 DP on your opponent's Digimon, which is really crucial. That's what you're going to want to do. It's just minus DP, and you can use Kyubimon's Digivolve effect if you feel like you need to find some of those option plugins. So 4 of her, then 4 Taomons. She is probably the level 5 you're going to want to find and Digivolve onto as much as you can, because she's a Digivolve play a Rika without paying its cost. And then her inherent effect as well is when you use an option card with 2 or more, you can minus 2000 again. So it's basically Kyubimon's same effect. So that's 4000 right there if you're using those 2 as a stack, just by using an option card with a cost of 2 or more, which is really good. Then you're going to go with 4 Sakuyamon. For Sakuyamon, she's unsuspend. She can unsuspend one of your Digimon. So it can be either that Digimon or some other Digimon that you might want to use for any other reason, which would, you know, be all part of your strategy. Really good effect. And then return one of your option cards with plugin in its name from your trash to your hand. So if you used a plugin previously, you can grab that back to your hand. So she's recycling those option cards. When you use an option card with a cost of 2 or more, one of your Digimon get minus 3000 DP. She has her main effect with 3000 plus those other 2 inherent effects, Kyubimon and Taomon. That's minus 4000. You can total that up to minus 7,000 in total. Those are your staples. Obviously, Rika is another staple. She is the tamer you're going to need. Playset, do not go any less on Rika. Basically, when you attack with either Renamon, Taomon, Kyubimon, or Sakuyamon, you can tap Rika to play one of those 2 option cards with plugin in its name without paying its cost. That is crucial. That's what's going to get you to do all these kind of crazy option combos. So let's go ahead and cover the combos that you can use with those plugins. So there's 3 main plugins you're going to want to use: plugin A, plugin D, and plugin S. This is where you can experiment with your options and figuring out how many do you need of each. What I think I'm going to do is drop the jamming down to 2, keep the other ones at 3 apiece. Let's try that out and then see how it goes the more experience you get with it. So we're already at 28 out of 50. Plugin D gives you jamming. Security effects are all different. In this one, you get draw 1, then add the card to your hand. This one, draw 1, then you may Digivolve one of your Digimon into a Digimon card in your hand that can Digivolve for a cost of 3 or less without paying its Digivolution cards. How you can play this is through Rika. So when you tap Rika, you can play this card for free to then Digivolve for free, essentially. And that's kind of the ideal situation that you're going to want to do. And then this security effect is reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card among them to your hand, place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in any order. If this happens to check in security, which is really helpful, because it's, you know, with bricking and all that, you really want to find your pieces. Also, offensive plugin A, this one's really cool because it gives you security +1. You never know if you just need that extra check in. Maybe you got 2 security on your opponent's side and you have 2 Digimon. Go ahead and slap down offensive plugin A, get 2 checks, and then swing for that second one. You never know when you're going to need an extra security buff. So that's really good. The security effect here is reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 tamer among them to your hand, and place the remaining at the bottom. So that's kind of like It's good if you don't have your tamer, and then it's not so good when you're not looking for your tamer, because you don't want to bottom deck your pieces. So offensive plug-in A, 3. I can borderline see it go down to 2 if you really need it to go to 2. If you need to squeeze in other cards, but right now we'll keep it at 3 and see how it goes. So that is the EX02 lineup that I would recommend for Sakuyamon. Obviously, we're going to need more rookies. Patamon, I think everyone can agree that Patamon, 4 Patamons, is just an essential piece. When your opponent's Digimon goes down to 0, you gain a memory. So that's what I would do with my rookies. If you feel like you need to get more rookies, go ahead and play this one. Salamon is another good one. Just when you attack, you minus 1000 DP. If you need that extra 1000, it comes in handy. So yeah, Salamon. I'm going to go ahead and play 2 of those. And I think that's what my level 3 lineup is going to look like. So I'm only going to be playing 10 rookies in this deck. And here's the kind of reason why I want to play 10 is because I want to focus on some Jogressing. I want to be able to Jogress with this deck. And another way to do that is with Sylphimon. She's red-yellow. I think red-yellow compared to the other yellow-blue. Like I looked at yellow-blue and I thought about yellow-blue, but I felt like there was some lacking with pieces. The real key is not only Sylphimon being a really good card for Jogressing, but Aquilamon is just insane. You're going to have a lot of yellow Digimon, so to play a red Digimon is just more beneficial with this kind of deck than it would be with blue-yellow. So I think that's the reason why with Aquilamon as a combo and Sylphimon as a combo, being able to Jogress, being able to minus 5000, and then just creating a big stack and potentially, you know, getting more Kyubimons in there or what have you, to build a really, really strong Sakuyamon stack. I think Sylphimon would be your key piece. I'm going to go ahead and try out 4. I think this is where you can also do some experimenting here with how many Sylphimons you think would actually work with this deck. For now, my level 5 lineup is going to be 4 Sylphies and 4 Talmons. My level 4 lineup, I have Kyubimon, Aquilamon. I'm already at 8 there. I feel like I need more. Let's go ahead and play 2 Dino Humans. And so we're at 10 level. You know what? Let's bump it to 3. Let's bump him to 3 just so we can have some more 4s, because a lot of times you're gonna hard play Aquilamon and not Digivolve. That's ideal. You're gonna want to hard play Aquila so you can go ahead and Jogress into Sylphie. This deck is gonna need some more searching. There's a lot of times you're not gonna need Renamon's hard play effect. You're gonna just want to get some boosts. So I'm gonna go ahead and play 3 boosts right here. And then I'm at 48 out of 50. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and grab some more Tamers here. TK and Kari. I think these 2 cards are really good, especially if you're falling behind in the match. And you also get that minus 1000 DP. Again, this whole deck is themed around minusing DP. You can go ahead and play with which Tamers you want. I'm going to go ahead and try out the 2 TK Karis and see how that goes. Another honorable mention would be Mimi. When you play option cards, tap this to gain a memory. Another one that I saw was interesting was Yoli. My girl Yoli. When you have a red Digimon, gain a memory, and then you can delete something with 3000 or less. That's pretty cool too. You can try to slap down Yolis instead of the TKs, but I think I'm going to try the TKs and see how it goes. Just a quick side note, another good one would be a Rise Greymon. Rise Greymon could be really, really good too if you just want to get that yellow, playing her for free, and then getting that security +1 if you have 3 or more Tamers. I feel like with all the deleting Tamers in this meta, it doesn't come up as much as I would want it to, but just running 6 Tamers, I feel like it doesn't come up as much as and also running just 6 Tamers, I don't think it comes up enough. So you're mainly using him for playing a Tamer for free. So you can run one of those and maybe take off a Sylphimon, which would probably be another good idea. So that could also be another way. 1 Rise Greymon, or go 2 and then go 2. You know, maybe do a 2-2. Whatever you feel like would work. Another honorable mention for a level 5 for this deck is Angelman. This one, the BT3. She's a security -2, so she basically stuns / nerfs your opponent's Digimon for getting those security checks if you feel like you need to do that. Basically, when attacking, play a level 3 from your hand without paying its cost. So you can play that Renamon, get the on-play effect, and then, start the cycle over again. So she's another cool one if you wanted to run her too. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you found this video helpful, or if you would change things, or if you really don't agree with things. Feedback is all welcome. I'm excited for EX02. Hope you all are, and I'll be making another video on other two Digimon in the next day. So be sure to subscribe, like this video, and stay tuned for more builds and more videos that feature new sets, new releases, and new cards. Take care, y'all. Bye.